Milwaukee Brewers for game number 3 of the 3-game series. And pitching for the Phillies today will be Ranger Suarez, and pitching for the Brewers today will be Jose Quintana. And also breaking news, guys. Breaking news, guys. So the Phillies have decided to recall up right-handed pitcher Seth Johnson from Lehigh Valley, and the Phillies have decided to DFA Jose Ruiz. So Jose Ruiz got DFA, and Seth Johnson got recalled up. So and also another breaking news story too, guys. So what the Phillies are going to decide to do is put Tyron Walker back in the pen, and the Phillies are going to recall up Mick Abel, the pitch for the Phillies in Toronto on Thursday. So that means that, that's a good thing. Because Mick Abel pitched one game, and he didn't get a chance to do any more because he made the debut, and then he only pitched one game. I think it was against the Pirates, I think it was. And so they're going to bring him back up, so that's kind of a good thing. So that's all little news stories and stuff like that. Oh, and by the way, guys, happy Pride Month to all the LGBT people, including me. So happy Pride Month for us. We all gotta stay safe out there, us Pride people. So we all gotta stay safe out there and stuff. So just want to say that. Yes, I just wanted to say that for all you people out there. I just wanted to say that. Listen, I got Jack Taylor, Will Couture, Chrissy Ellen, Lisa Hodges, Des Karen, Subway, Caleb German, and Joey Ortiz, and Roger Trey, and that's just who was still on it. To come at the bat for the Brewers, we had Jackson Trill going to the bat for the Brewers. The Brewers raised amazing. Outside the first team, when we supposed to have Fishy Jackson, running because he swing down the power one. We swung the Fishy Jackson, running because he goes to all the one. We swung the Fishy Jackson, running because he goes to all 10-2-1. We swung the Fishy Jackson, swing that goes right to the grass, not a single, and Jacksonville makes the first base for the Brewers. That drill singles on the ground ball to the third base and Ronald Sosa. Jackson drill base to second base. Jackson base to second base on the throwing aim for the third base and Ronald Sosa. Coming next to that for the Brewers, we have Winkle Church next to the Brewers. We got one good player on the second base. Yeah, I'll start the first team. When he's looking at the pitch, we win. Running can go straight 1-1. We're looking at the pitch, we win. Balls in the third, the ball 1-1. When he's looking at the pitch, we win. Running can swing at the 5-1-2. When he's looking at the pitch, he wins. Winkle Church grounds out to the third base and Ronald Sosa to the first base at a moment in time. And Winkle Church down. Coming up next, the bat for the Brewers, we have Christian Yellow's next to the bat for the Brewers. We got one blue player on the second base, one out, top of the first. Here we go. When he's going down the base, getting the ball, Christian Radical goes, strike on the one. When he's on the Christian Radical goes, the ball to one. When he's on the Christian Radical goes, the ball 2-1. And Christian Young got hit by a pitch and went back to first base for the Brewers. So Christian Young got his on first base, and Jackson Jones on second base. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, coming next to the bat of the Brewers, we got Reese Hoskins next to the bat of the Brewers, we got blue players on first base, second base, one out, top of the first team, Reese Wood got a pitch, Reese Ronnie Catch goes the ball through. Reese Wood got another pitch, Reese Ronnie Catch, swing at 5-1-1. Reese Wood got another pitch, Reese swing the Reese, strike 2-1-2. Reese Wood got another pitch, Reese swing at 5-1-2. Reese Wood the ball's in the ball 2-2. Reese Wood got another pitch, Reese Ronnie Catch the ball 3-2 for kill. Reese Wood got another pitch, Reese swing at 5-1-3-2. Reese Wood got another pitch, Reese Hoskins grounds out to the first base and out of the to the Reese Hoskins down. And Jackson Hill bats the third base, and Christian Young bats second base. So the Brewers have Christian Young on second base and Jackson Hill on third base. And coming up next, the bat from the Brewers, we have Des Cameron next to the bat of the Brewers. We have Woodman at second base and third base, two outs, top of the first team. When he took up base, he had one catch on the ball. When he took up the swing with strike 1-1-1. When he took up the one catch on the ball 2-1. When he took up the pitch, and Des Cameron grounds out to the shortstop taker, and he's in the first station, right one. He was in the first base at a moment in time. And this came down, that's the outs, and that's the outs of the Brewers. So still smooth game. We just moved on to the bottom of the first. It's the Phillies turning red. The second base, and the turning red at the bottom of the first. Oh, the Brewers coming to game 31-28 season. The Phillies coming to game 36-22 in the season. Anyway, the Phillies starting line, we got Trey Turner, Castro, Alabama, Nick Castellanos, J.T. and Monster, the Weston was in Bryson Stott, and Johan Rose, and that's the Phillies starting line. Yeah, and they also said too, guys, that Bryce Harper will be playing probably Thursday in Toronto, so he might get to play in that one. So that's gonna be a good feeling. We're gonna have Bryce Harper playing that one, so that's gonna be really good to have him play. So that way we can at least, get back. So that's gonna be even better. So that will definitely help the Phillies team out a little bit. So that would be great. Because having Bryce Harper back will definitely fix this team around. Because without him, it's like we can't do nothing. So yeah, we're gonna really need him. So that definitely will help me though. So coming up the bat for the Phillies, we got Trey Turner about the Phillies. No Phillies fans on me. 0 outs at the bottom of the first. Here we go. Jose Quintana got a pitch for each trade. We got Roddy Catch goes ball new. Jose Quintana no pitch to trade. Roddy Catch goes ball 2-0. Jose Quintana no pitch to trade. Roddy Catch goes ball 3-0. Jose Quintana no pitch to trade. That is ball four. And Trey Turner is walking advance to first base for the Phillies. And this is Trey Turner's first of the game. So coming in next to bat the Phillies, we got Kyle Swerve next to bat the Phillies. We got 1-3 on first base. 0 outs. Bottom of the first. Here we go. Jose Quintana got a pitch for you Kyle Roddy Catch goes ball new. I think another individual got running, swinging the mids, and that strike 1-1-1. I think another individual got great running. And I think the pitch up to his first baseman, Reese Hodgson, to make sure that Trey Turner got the first base back. Pickerton number one at first base. Jose Quintana got another pitch, and then Ray Kyle great run. Ronnie Catch got a strike 1-2. And Jose Quintana got another pitch to Kyle great run, swinging the mids, and that strike 3, and Castro was down. So coming up next to bat with the Phillies, we have Alec Wong. Next to bat with the Phillies, got 1-3 pound first base, 1 out, bottom of the first. Jose Tyler could do a pitch over to his first baseman, Reese Hoskins, to make sure that Trey Turner get off the first base bag. Bigger attempt number 2 at first base. Jose Quintana got a pitch for Alec, ready for it. Ronnie's cousin goes to balls 1-0. And Jose Quintana got another pitch, can never go, Alec, away for it. Ronnie's cousin goes to ball 2-2-0. And Jose Quintana got another pitch, can never go, Alec, away for it. Ronnie's cousin goes to strike 1 is a 2-1. And Jose Gonzalez got another pitch connect by Alec away forward. He's swinging that one. That's a 5 balls to 2-2. And Jose Gonzalez got another pitch connect by Alec away forward. Ronnie's catch goes to ball 3 is a 3-2 to full count. And Jose Gonzalez got another pitch connect by Alec away forward. Another pitch out the twin jerseys on. And it was another pitch. Ronnie catch goes to strike 3. And Alec was out. Alec you 0 for 1. And Wilkins tried to pitch over to his shortstop to try to take out Trey Turner, but Trey Turner is safe at second base. This is Trey Turner's 15th steal, 21 season on second base. And that's when you go for 1 when you first start out. Coming up next to bat the Phillies, we got Nick Castellanos. Next to bat the Phillies, we got 1 on second base, 2 outs, batting the first. Here we go. Nick Dusty, Nick Dusty, Nick Dusty. And Jose Gonzalez got a pitch for Castellanos really for him. So he's swinging that one, the 5 was on 1. Jose Gonzalez got another pitch connect by Castellanos away for him. Right, that ball's in the dirt, that's a ball's 1-1. And Jose Quintana got another pitch coming up for you. Castellanos Gray Wood. Ronnie catches goes the ball 2-1. Now the ball's in there. This ball 2-1. And Jose Quintana got another pitch coming. Castellanos Gray Wood. Ronnie catches goes the ball 3-1. Jay Turner is 90 feet away from home plate. He might score our first run. That ball's in there. The ball 3-1. And Jose Quintana got another pitch coming for Castellanos Gray Wood. And Turner takes over, and Trey Turner is safe at third base, and this is Trey Turner's 16th steal of the 21st season on third base. And Jose Quintana got another pitch going to break Castellanos Gray Wood. He's swinging down when this was right to the stand, and that's a 5 balls, a 3-2 to full count. And Jose Quintana got another pitch going to break Castellanos Gray Wood. And that is ball 4. And Nick Castellanos is walked and advanced to first base for the Phillies. And this is Nick Castellanos' first walk of the game. So the Phillies have Nick Castellanos on first base and Trey Turner on third base, facing the corner down. There's a going on. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we had J.T. Realmuto go next to bat for the Phillies. We got Philly Bears on first base and third base. 2 outs. Bottom of the first, here we go. And Jose Quintana got a pitch connect with J.T. Gray Wood. Ronnie's catch is good. The strike 1 is 0-1. Come on, JT, get Trey home. We need to score first run. Come on. Yeah, cause yesterday afternoon was horrible. We had 17 runs, but the Brewers put 17 runs on us. It was bad. And Jose Quintana got another pitch coming for you. JT Raybourn. Ronnie's catch goes, the ball's 1-1. It was so bad. By the time we scored runs, it was so bad yesterday. Yesterday's score was so bad. It was like not even funny. It was like. And Jose Quintana got another pitch coming up for you, JT Raybourn. Alright, that ball's in there. The ball's 1-1. And Jose Quintana got another pitch for you, JT Raybourn. He swings down and goes right into the grass, and that's a single. And JT Realmuto will advance to first base for the Phillies. And JT Realmuto got a hit. He's going for 1 yard. And JT Realmuto singles on a line drive to the center field. Jackson 2. And Nick Castellanos at second base. So the Phillies have JT Realmuto on first base and Nick Castellanos second base. But the Phillies scored a run, so scored. The Brewers have 0 runs. The Phillies have 1 run. And the Phillies get their first run scored on the bottom of the first thanks to Trey Turner. That was one of the Phillies. That's how you kick it off. That's how you kick the game off. Get your first run, you control the damn game. Brewers ain't gonna try to drop 17 points on us again. Not today, man. We're trying to avoid a freaking sweep because, the Brewers can sweep us right now. It would be embarrassing, but we ain't gonna let that happen. Not today, we ain't. You want to try to get Rangers some runs before you get Rangers 1 run before he got that. At least Rangers got that. So, at least that's a start somewhere. It's 1, but it's a start somewhere. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we got Amanda Sosa coming next to bat for the Phillies. We got Philly Bears on first base and second base. 2 outs, bottom of the first, here we go. Jose Quintana got a pitch swing around the running. He swings down with the 5-0-1. Jose Quintana got a pitch swing around the ready for a swing and a miss, and that strike 2 is 0-2. And Jose Quintana got another pitch going around the ready for a Ronnie catching goes the balls 1-2. And Jose Quintana got another pitch coming up for Yamando the right board. He swinging that one. That's a 5 balls, 1-2. Yeah, this see the video when as soon as we get all his custom teams for next custom, I'm like, oh, he gonna win one of them in the game, cause you know. Am I supposed to got his pants legs in? He knew you don't have his pants legs on. And who's the guitar? Another pitch coming for you on the way, boy. Running catch go, that's strike three, and the running source is out. Running source, you open one with your first strikeout. And that's 3 outs for the Phillies, so it's scored. The Brewers have 0 runs. The Phillies have 1 run. That's the end of the first, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the second inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the red. It's the Brewers turn the red. Let's see what the Brewers can do. They turn the red, top of second. And that was 1-0 Phillies. And the 3 Brewer players in red, top of second be Sapperly, Caleb, German, and Joey Ortiz. It's not like that breaking news story because, you know, having Seth Johnson up in the bigs is great for us because that's a right-handed pitcher. And DFA, Jose Ruiz is a good thing because that's the best thing you could do. You know, that was the best thing the Phillies did do because that really was really like a wake-up call for, like, you know, Jose Ruiz ain't that good. You know, so just, you know, just for that reasoning, that was the best thing that Dick Rossi did, because, you know, that's like, you know. And then on top of that, you're going to recall Rick Abel to come help us out in Toronto on Thursday. and Ty Walker's going back to the pen. And all those, like, you know. Alright, here we go, guys. So coming up the bat for the Brewers, we have South Reed coming to bat for the Brewers, and the Brewers raise on base, 0 outs, top of the second. Here we go. Reed scores, got a pitch, and then race out, go away, but running catcher goes to Rolls 1-0. And Reed scores, got another pitch, and then race out, go away, boy. Running catcher goes, and strike one is 1-1. And Reed scores, got another pitch, and then race out, go away, boy. Yeah, swing at that one, that's a 5 balls, 1-2. Reed scores, another pitch, and then race out, go away, boy. It's a foot race. Oh, you changed your name, Tragic? You changed your name? Why would you change your name to that, Tragic? How's anybody supposed to pronounce that username? I can't even pronounce that right there if I wanted to. And Wayne was in the pitch speed sideways, but Southweek runs out to the first base. Alabama only puts in the picture. Wayne scores, he steps in the first base back in time, and Southweek is out. And no, I ain't saying Tragic was just that, just like, you know. And Wayne scores in the so coming next to bat for the Brewers, we got Caleb Durbin coming next to bat for the Brewers. The Brewers plays on base, 1 out, top of the second. Here we go. Wayne scores, got a pitch connect by Caleb, get ready for it. Right now, catcher goes, the balls 1-0. And Wayne scores another pitch connect by Caleb, get ready for it. He's swinging that one, that's a 5 balls, 1-1. And Wayne scores another pitch by Caleb, get ready for it. He's swinging that one, that's a 5 balls, 1-2. Oh, if you just came into the stream, Tragic, I was saying earlier in the stream that the breaking news story is, I'm gonna tell you the breaking news stories again. So breaking news story is the Phillies have recalled up right-handed pitcher Seth Johnson from the Iron Pigs. So the Iron Pigs up to help us pitch. And also the Phillies had DFA Jose Ruiz. So Jose Ruiz got DFA. So Johnson, a right-handed pitcher, can get called up from the Iron Pigs. And also too that Bryce Harper will be playing in the Toronto Blue Jays series on Thursday. So that's a good thing for the Phillies. So we'll have him back. So that's a good thing. So that's a good thing for the Phillies anyway. So that's a good thing. So they say back Tuesday. I think it's Tuesday or Thursday, somewhere there. I think it was Tuesday. So I think something like that. I think it's Tuesday. That Bryce will come back. I think it's Tuesday again. And another breaking news story too, tragic. Also another thing too is so so Mick A was gonna get when Mick A was gonna get recalled up on Thursday to travel with the Phillies team to Toronto to help them out against the Blue Jays, and Tyron Walker's getting moved to the pen. So it was a good thing, So again, flies out to the centimeter. Hello, is again. It is out to come in next to bat for the Brewers. We have Joey Ortiz, and that's the bat for the Brewers. The Brewers plays on base. 2 outs. Bottom of the first, top of the second. Here we go. Reese Swan's got a pitch in there. Really Joey away. Sweet with Rodney Grass, and that's a single. And Joey Ortiz advances the first base for the Brewers. Joey Ortiz singles on the short ground ball to the left field of Weston Wilson, defective out shortstop Trey Turner. So coming up next to bat for the Brewers, we got Bryce Drake next to bat for the Brewers. We got one move at first base, 2 outs, top of the second. Here we go. Reese was going to pitch to the Bryce Drake, but Bryce Drake flies out to the left field of Weston Wilson, and Bryce Drake is out. And that's 3 outs for the Brewers. So the Brewers have 0. The Phillies have 1 run. Moving on to the bottom of the second, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the bat. Let's see what the Phillies do when they turn the bat at the bottom of the second. And it's still 1 of the Phillies. And the 3 Philly players do up the bat at the bottom of the second. Be Weston Wilson, Bryson Stott, and Johan Williams. The Illinois thing, I forgot about that. So like Illinois, I forgot about that. Alright, cool, yo. They do it Sundays with my series. So coming up the bat for the Phillies, we got Weston Wilson on the bat for the Phillies. No Philly runners on base. 0 bottom of the second. Here we go. Jose Gonzalez got a pitch in there for you. Weston, ready for it. And Weston Wilson grounds out to the third base and Kennedy drew into the first base and Reese House in time. Weston was out. Weston was the open one. So coming up next about the Phillies, we got Bryson Stott next about the Phillies. No Philly runners on base. 1 out, bottom of the second. Here we go. Jose Gonzalez got a pitch in there for Stott ready for it. Rodney catcher goes rolls down. And Jose Gonzalez got another pitch in there for Stott ready for it. Rodney catcher goes and strike 1 is 1-1. Jose Gonzalez got another pitch in the face. Start going, boy. He swing at that one. He swing at that one. That's a 5 balls and 1 and 2. Yeah, Jose Gonzalez got another pitch in the face. Start going, boy. Riley's catch goes to roll 2 to 2. Oh, there you go, Star Wars. I wonder where you at. Star Wars is here today. Come on, yeah. See, Star Wars, when Star Wars here, it makes the stream more fun. Yeah, we'll take a title another pitch before you start going, boy. Riley's catch goes to roll 3 is a 3 and 2 is book him. Well, at least the first got one run, Star Wars. At least that's a start somewhere. Yesterday was not the best game the Phillies played. And I was even thought I got another pitch because everybody started going forward and voice to start. That's what time I am. Voice started rapping the rappers into a base home. And I was even thought I got another pitch where he started going forward. And that is ball forward. And Voice start is ball through base, the first base for the Phillies. And this is Voice start's first ball of the game. It's okay, so it's okay. It's okay. I accept your apology, though. Coming next to bat the Phillies, we got Yo-Ho's, and next to bat the Phillies, we got 1 free player on first base, 1 out, top of the bottom of the second. Here we go. And Yo-Ho's, that's what time we Yo-Ho's, if I've been the back on 6 more baseballs. And who's every time they got a picture, you go hard, great boy. Why didn't catch those balls, man? Well, at least you didn't watch the game. At least you didn't come to my students to the game how bad it was going to be yesterday. And then our manager, Bob Tyson, got ejected from the game yesterday, which was horrible. But you have to fight with the umpire for that. And Jose Gonzalez got another pitch for you. Go hard, great boy. Why didn't catch those balls 2-2? Jose Gonzalez got another pitch for you. Go hard, great boy. Why didn't catch those balls 3-3? Jose Gonzalez got another pitch for the balls, great boy. And that is ball 4. And your balls is ball 2 against the first base for the Phillies. And this is really Yo-Ho's first ball of the game. And Vice start on base, second base. And the Phillies are Yo-Ho's on first base. And Vice start on second base. He said that vague call was bad. I say vague. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we got Trey Turner next to bat for the Phillies. We got Philly Bears on first base, second base. 1 out, bottom of the second. Here we go. Jose Gonzalez on the pitch, and everybody Dre, get ready, boy. You swing at that one, that's a 5 balls on 1. And Jose Gonzalez got another pitch, and everybody Dre, get ready, boy. If I didn't catch those balls on the 1. Yeah, good thing about touch Stevens players though. But Star Wars, if you didn't hear what I'm gonna tell, I'm telling you after this Star Wars, after this ending, I'm gonna tell you what the breaking news stories are. You're gonna like some of them anyway. And I was gonna tell you on the Facebook, Drake, ready, boy. Drake gonna go to all the way, and I was gonna tell you on the Facebook, Drake, ready, boy. And Drake Turner flies out to the right field and celebrate. And Drake Turner's out. Drake Turner, the open one. The Bryson Stott will raise the third base. So the Phillies have Young Rose on first base and the Bryson Stott on third base. Plays the corner now. So the two breaking news stories, you're gonna like them anyway. One, a pitcher got caught up in the minors, and then the other one is, one of our relief pitchers got um got sent back to the pen to call up one of the pitchers that started in the game against the Pirates that one game he made his debut. So it's gonna be interesting when I tell you what it is. So coming up next, we have the Phillies. We got Kyle Smith next. We have the Phillies. We got three players on first base and third base. 2 outs, 5 in the second. Here we go. And swinging down goes right into the grass, and that's a single. And Cosmo raised the first base for the field. Cosmo got a hit, another hit. He's 1 for 2, yo. And Cosmo was singles on the ground ball to the shortstop, Joey Ortiz. And Yoho was at second base. The Phillies at Cosmo first base. Yoho was on second base. So the Phillies scored another run. So scored the Brewers got 0. The Phillies got 2 runs. The Phillies got the second run score in the bottom of the second, thanks to Bryson Stott. That was 2-0 Phillies. Yo, you Brewers, you stank today. You think you're gonna sleep us? So hell, you're not. Yeah, okay, so what I'm gonna tell you is, so the first one is, so breaking news story number one was, so breaking news story number one is the Phillies have recalled up. So the first breaking news story, the Phillies have recalled up right-handed pitcher Seth Johnson from the Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs. And the Phillies have decided to DFA Jose Luis, which is the first one. The second one is that the Phillies are recalling up Mick Abel to help out the Phillies when they play against the Toronto Blue Jays in Toronto on Thursday. And Tyler Walker's getting moved back to the pen. So, so that's a kind of exciting thing. If I do, I don't feel bad for Jose Luis getting DFA. I really don't, cause that's not But Seth Johnson getting the chance to get called up, that's a good thing. So. Yeah, so but the second one, having the Tom Walker back in the pen again is a great thing. Cause Mick Evans shouldn't only just played in that Power season that was in. That having him come back is great because so that kind of thing. A lot of times I want to try something different. So coming up next to bat the Phillies, we got Adam Walker next to bat the Phillies. We got Favors on first and second base, 2 outs, 5 in the second. Here we go. Jose Lee's got a pitch for you. Early. And Adam grounds into a force out that shows that Jose Luis, the second baseman, bites the ring. And Castro was out of second base. That's 3 outs for the Phillies. So it's going. The Brewers have 0. The Phillies have 2-1. That's in the second league, Jim. Moving on to the third inning, late Jim. It's the Brewers turn the bat. The Brewers and they turn the bat at the top of the third. And that was 2-0 Phillies. And the three Brewer players who were at the top of the third will be Jackson, Drew, William Contreras, and Christian Yelich. At least the Phillies gave Ranger Suarez his second runs award. Ranger Suarez got 2 runs awards. Thank you for that. Because Ranger needed that. He needed that because, Ranger needed that. Rangers need a hit or something. And so, pitching like, he does. So coming at the bat for the Brewers, we got Jackson Drew going to bat for the Brewers. No Brewers plays on base. 0 outs, top of the third. Here we go. Ranger Suarez got a pitch for Jackson. Running catch goes strike 1. Ranger Suarez and the pitch Jackson. Running catch goes strike 2-2. Ranger Suarez and the pitch Jackson. Good ready for running catch goes balls 1-2. Ranger Suarez and the pitch can never play Jackson. Good ready for it. And swinging that one goes right into the grass, and that's a single. Jackson Drew will raise the first base for the Brewers. And Jackson Drew singles on the ground ball to the shortstop, Trey Turner. Dang it, Trey! Why, Trey? Oh, and another thing too, also Star Wars, Bryce Harper is going to be able to return back. I think they said Tuesday. I think it is. I think they said Tuesday for Bryce Harper to return back to the Phillies team on like Tuesday. They said something like that. So that means that Bryce Harper will return Tuesday when the Phillies take on the Blue Jays in Toronto. So that's a good thing. So that way we have Bryce Harper back, so he might be able to play. Bryce Harper might be able to play on. They said Bryce Harper's feeling good today, so he did take some. So it means Bryce Harper may play on Tuesday of this week. This week coming up, so he might be able to play. And Bryce Harper's gonna wear a pad on his head when it comes anyway, so that's gonna be good. So that way at least he can wear a pad on his elbow. So it's gonna be good to have Bryce Harper, being back and then having that weight and having that elbow pad on, so that way And when you saw another pitch coming for you, okay, so coming up next to bat for the Phillies, you got one Contreras coming next to bat the Phillies, you got one Contreras coming next to bat the Brewers, you got one playing first base, 0 is bottom top of the third. Here we go. Reed Swords got a pitch coming for you, William, get ready for it. Ronnie Cox goes to strike 1, Reed Swords got a pitch to Ronnie Cox goes to swing, the strike 2-2. Reed Swords got a pitch to William, get ready for a swing, the strike 3. And one Contreras is out. First strike for Reed Swords, 1K. So coming up next to bat for the Brewers, we have Christian Yelich next to bat for the Brewers. We got one blue player at first base, one out, top of the third. Here we go. Williams Brewers got a pitch in there for you, Christian Gray Brewers. Right there, catch goes the balls 1-0. Oh, we got to switch to the pitching is something to Eric Hill's going to play Christian Yelich. So coming up next to bat for the Brewers, we got Eric Hill's going next to bat for the Brewers. We got one blue player at first base, one out. Top of the second, here we go. Top of the third, here we go. Wait till the pitch here. Running catches goes the ball to them. Wait till the pitch here. Great boy. And Justin Real was caught stealing second base by the catcher JT Real to the second base and Bryson Stein. And Jack Squirrel's out at second base. And Wayne Swords got another pitch connect by Eric Great boy. Running catches goes to strike 1-1. Wayne Swords got another pitch connect by Eric. Running catches goes the ball 2-1. And Wayne Swords got another pitch for you, Eric, ready for it. You swing it down when that's a 5-0 to 2-2. And never steal JT. That's the dumbest thing that you would do. And Wayne Swords got another pitch coming for you, Eric, ready for it. And Eric has the grounds out to the second baseman. Body started doing the first baseman at a moment in time. And Eric has his out. Well, that's 3 outs for the Brewers. So the score was the Phillies. The Brewers had 0 runs. The Phillies had 2 runs. And moving on to the bottom of the third, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Phillies turn the bat. Let's see the Phillies and then turn the bat at the bottom of the third. And the 3 Phillies players in the bat at the bottom of the third be Nick Castellanos, JT Reed, and Amanda Sosa. Nick Castellanos got walked. JT Reed was level with RBI. And Amanda Sosa over 1 with a strikeout. I know Hayes' pitched terribly yesterday, and that was the worst. That was the first time I ever in Hayes' career that he pitched that bad yesterday. Yeah, so that's like you never pitched like that. So that was horrible yesterday. Seeing him pitch that bad, it was just like We had to take him out the game and stuff yesterday just because he was pitching that bad. So guys, shout out to the 4 people watching the stream. Thank you for the 3 likes. He lives over in there for his work. most performance of his career. That's true. So, people's dogs outside crying like they something's wrong. So coming up the bat for the Phillies, we have Nick Castellanos in the bat for the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 0 outs. Bottom of the third. Here we go. Nick does stay. Nick does stay. Nick does stay. And Jose Gonzalez got a pitch for Castellanos. Really, boy, swing that was a foul to the zone 1. Jose Gonzalez got another pitch in there for Castellanos. Great, boy. Yeah, swing at that one. You swing at that one. That's a foul to the zone 2. And Jose Gonzalez got another pitch for Castellanos. Great, boy. Nick Castellanos asked for time on y'all. Nick Castellanos got 5 and 6 more base moves. 2 weeks with Tino. Yeah, because we tried to hit 2 home runs in the game yesterday. I'm like, oh, that saying something. And when Jose Gonzalez got another pitch because he only wait for you swing that one. There's another 5-0 still too. Jose Gonzalez got another pitch coming for you, Nick Castellanos, great boy. Ronnie's catching those balls 1 and 2. And Jose Gonzalez got another pitch coming Castellanos, great boy. Nick Castellanos grinds out to the third base and Caleb Jones to the first base and reaches in time. And Nick Castellanos out. Nick Castellanos, you over 1. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we have JT Real next to bat the Phillies. No Phillies fans on base. 1 out, bottom of the third. Here we go. And Jose Gonzalez next week, JT Real. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 1 is on 1. Jose Gonzalez got another base skinner by JT Real. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2 is on 2. And Jose Gonzalez got another base coming for you, JT Real. Ronnie Touch goes to balls 1 and 2. And Jose Gonzalez never pitched me JT Green, but JT really runs out to the second base with the right swing through the first base and retires in time. And JT really, you 1 for 2. So coming up next, the battle Phillies, we got your homos. Next to battle Phillies, got no big bats on base, 2 outs. Right in the third, here we go. Jose Gonzalez got a pitch in there where you just get, where you and coming next about the Phillies, got a Marcus looking next about the Phillies, no Philly bears are raised, 2 outs, bottom of the third, here we go. Jose Gonzalez in the pitch, we on the Ronnie catch goes to strike with 1. Jose Gonzalez in the pitch, we on the Ronnie catch goes to 1. Jose Gonzalez in the pitch, we on the Ronnie catch goes to 2-1. And Jose Gonzalez in the pitch, for you, around the running board. And you see that one, that balls in there, there's ball 1 and 2. And the first week on this week, that was Rodney Grass, and that's the second one, the Mother Sunset Rest, the first base for the Bills. One son's got a heat there for you. And one of the singles on one yard to the third baseman, Caleb Good. The front to battle pitcher, Jose Gonzalez. So coming up next to bat the Phillies, we got Weston Wilson next to bat the Phillies. We got one big player on first base, 2 outs, 5 and third. Here we go. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's next? He said, how is it? Let's go, Philly. Let's finally beat them. It's Milwaukee. You got to spell Milwaukee correctly. Is that nice for Milwaukee, right? Let me tell you how to spell Milwaukee correct on which next you spell Milwaukee correct on. And we'll take the time to have the face because everybody wants to ready for it. And we'll take the time to have the face because everybody wants to ready for it. Running changes on the strike 1 zone. And we'll take the time to have the face because everybody wants to ready. Changes on the zone. We'll take the time to have the face because everybody wants to ready for it. Swing it down on the 5 balls 1 and 2. Yeah. It was like the time I got the face because he wants to ready. Swing it down on the 5 balls 1 and 2. And Jose Gonzalez got the face because he wants to ready for it. Running catches on the strike day. It was and Jose Gonzalez got the face because he wants to ready for it. Running swing down was running stage. That's a 5 0 and 2 and 2. And Jose Gonzalez got the face because he wants to ready for it. And Weston was in part of the situation by saying, and so it was Weston was in part out the celebration by saying, that's the yards for the Phillies. So the score the Brewers have 0. The Phillies have 2 runs. That's 8 in the third. And the Yellow moving on to the fourth inning. The Yellow it's the Brewers turn the man. The Brewers new to turn the man at the top of the board. And the 3 Brewers raise the man top of the Reese Hoskins, Dennis Cameron, and South Green. Yo, we got Dave Dombrowski watching the game, yo. So you can beat these runs. So we got Reese Hoskins coming with the bat for the Phillies. We got Reese Hoskins coming to the bat for the Brewers. No Brewers players on base. Yeah, you got Reese Hoskins coming to the bat for the Brewers. No Brewers players on base. 0, top of the 4th. Here we go. Reese Hoskins got a pitch for the Reese. Runner catching on the strike 1-1. Reese Hoskins got the pitch for Reese. Ready for Reese Hoskins grounds out to the third base of Ronald Sutton to the first base at one time. Reese Hoskins out. Coming next to bat for the Brewers. We have Dennis Carey next to bat for the Brewers. We got no Brewers players on base. 1 out, top of the 4th. Here we go. Reese Hoskins got a pitch for Dennis. Runner catching on the ball 0. Reese Hoskins got a pitch for Dennis. Runner catching on the ball 2-0. Reese Hoskins got a pitch for Dennis. 3 that was a 5-0 to 2-1. And Reese Hoskins got a pitch for Dennis. Great boy. Runner catching on the ball 3 to 3-1. And Reese Hoskins got a pitch for Dennis. Great boy. And Dennis Cameron runs out to the shortstop Troy Turner, who did to the first baseman at a moment time. And Dennis Cameron is out. Yeah, I don't see her with the picture thing. I thought I was streaming the game, so I haven't either. If I was a bad one, I would. And Wayne's got another pitch coming for you, South League, ready for it. So South League gonna come to bat for the Brewers. The Brewers playing on base. 2 outs, top of the 3rd. Here we top of the 4th. Here we go. Wayne's got a pitch coming for you, South League, but running catches on the strike no one. Wayne's got a pitch beside ready for it. And South League runs out to the first baseman out of the ball. And then puts to the pitcher. Wayne's accepting the first base back in time. And South League is out. And that's 3 outs for the Brewers. So the score is the Brewers have 0. The Phillies have 2 runs and moving to the bottom of the 4th, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies still in the bag. Let's do the Phillies going to turn the bag at the bottom of the 4th. And the 3 Philly players do the bag at the bottom of the 4th will be Bryson Stott, Young Woods, and Trey Turner. Right side is walking the run. Young Woods has got Woods and Trey Turner over 1 with a walk, a run, and 2 stolen bases. They said Elvis Bates was going to in this game. Yeah, he is up there every day. He had more Philly games than the Philly captain, though. Yeah, that's saying something. Yeah. The Phillies was got it funny. Also, we need to get rid of one split than two. Two is good enough. Two is good, but we need more than that. Our first Phillies game. Your family first Phillies game, nice. Look at that little baby. That win Friday night is right. Really? That's terrible. Star Wars that you know. So come at the bat for the Phillies. We have Bryson Stock in the bat for the Phillies. No Philly fans on base. 0 outs. Bottom of the fourth. Here we go. Jose Quintana got a pitch to the Bryson Stock. Great boy. Riley's catching those balls 1-0. And Jose Quintana got another pitch to the Bryson Stock. Great boy. Riley's catching those and strike one is 1-1. Then it was throwing. Oh, it was throwing where you live at? Oh, that's not good. And Jose Quintana got another pitch to the Bryson Stock. Great boy. Riley's catching those and strike two is 1-2. This Phillies game's better than yesterday because yesterday the Phillies game just a bunch of early because yesterday they couldn't have nothing. And Jose Quintana got another pitch to Stock Raymond. And Bryce Stock runs out to the shortstop. Joey Ortiz do the first base and retosses in time. And Bryce starts out. Bryce Stock, you over one. So coming up next, the bat of the Phillies, we got Johan Rose next to bat of the Phillies. No Philly fans on base. 1 out, bottom of the board. Here we go. And Johan Rose, that's for the time on Johan Rose, right back in the bat box, 61 baseballs. Trees came down on the power lines. Ooh, that means you must have a power outage. And Jose Quintana got a pitch to the boy, Johan Rose, great boy. He swings that one, goes right into the grass. And that's a single. And Johan Rose will base the first base for the Phillies. Johan Rose got a hit. He's 1-for-1, yo. That's how you hit, bro. That's how you hit. And Johan got hit. He's 1-for-1, yo. And Johan Rose singles on the shot line drive to the left fielder, Dez Cameron. Yeah. Yeah, cause the stream yesterday, I missed the I missed you. Star Wars and Wishneck in the stream yesterday. Actually, did miss you on the stream yesterday because I was like, man, yeah, I really missed y'all too in the stream yesterday. So coming up next, the bat of the Phillies, we got Trey Turner next to bat of the Phillies. We got one free man on first base. 1 out, top bottom of the fourth. Here we go. And Jose Quintana the pitch to Trey ready for it. And Trey Turner flies out to the right field celebrating. Trey Turner's out. Trey Turner, you 0-for-2. So coming up next to bat of the Phillies, we got Kyle Wilkins next to bat of the Phillies. We got one free man first base. 2 outs, bottom of the fourth. Here we go. Jose Quintana got a pitch connect for you. Kyle, go away, boy. Running catch goes to strike 1-1. Yeah, because this thing was like not cool yesterday. Cause I mean, Tragic was here, but he kept me company for a minute, and then he got to go. So, and Jose Quintana got another pitch connect for you. Kyle, go away, boy. Running catch goes to balls 1-1. And then Will Contreras tried to do a pitch over to his shortstop to try to take out Will Yohas as he's taking off. And Yohan was a save at second base. And this is Yohan was 8 steal in the 23rd season on second base. Oh, you said you're not there when we lost power. Okay, Star Wars again. And Jose Contreras got another pitch for you kind of great board. And Castro lines out to the right field and submarine. And Castro was out. Castro, you 1 for 3. That's 3 yards for the Phillies to score. The Brewers had 0 runs. The Phillies had 2 runs. That's the end of the fourth. That's the end of the fourth, ladies and gentlemen. And moving on to the 5th inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Brewers turn the bat. Let's see the Brewers and the turn the bat at the top of the fifth. And the 3 Brewers plays the bat at the top of the fifth. Caleb Dillon, Joey Ortiz, and Bryce Train. Okay, the good thing not that area with us, yeah, because that would have been really bad. Because you have no power for a couple of days, and that would be kind of bad. And then it would take more time for that power company to come turn the power back on. Because they got to come and do that, and that's going to take a while. So good thing so was you're not within the area when it was for that. We had a bad storm a few weeks ago, and a post office lost his roof. Oh, so you from Indiana? What's next? If you from Indiana, that's terrible for the post office losing the roof. Yeah, because if you're from Indiana, that's like, No, I didn't lose no power nothing yesterday. No, I didn't, because I'm all the way in there, and I'm in Philadelphia, but I'm like in the northeast side, so we didn't lose power, so we didn't lose no power over here. That's why I was able to do the Philly stream last night and my TikTok stream last night too. So I didn't lose no power or nothing. So that's a good thing too. Yeah, because Wednesday, you don't know me about doing TikTok. The only person who knows I do TikTok is Star Wars, because Star Wars follows me on TikTok, so he follows me on TikTok, and you know, so that's why. Yeah, because I did the free stream first, and then I did the TikTok stream later on, yesterday, so yeah. So come out the bat for the Brewers, we got Caleb Durant coming back for the Brewers. We got Caleb Durant coming back for the Brewers. The Brewers plays on base, 0 rounds. Top of the fifth, here we go. Willie George in the pitching category, but Caleb Durant pops out to the third base without under Souza, and Caleb Durant is out. Coming up next, the bat for the Brewers, we have. Coming up next, the bat for the Brewers, we got Joey Ortiz, and next, the bat for the Brewers, we got no Brewer players on base. One out, top of the fifth, here we go. Willie George got pitched in for Joey, waiting for it. Runner catches goes, balls 1-0. And Willie George in the pitch for Joey, waiting for it. Sweet out, that's the 5 balls 1-1. And Williams was another pitch coming for you, Joey, waiting for it. Runner catches goes, ball 2 to 2-1. And Williams was another pitch coming for you, Joey, waiting for it. Then the ball girl started running, y'all, because she didn't want that baseball to hit her, so she took off running with the chair, too. So I'm out. I'm like, you ain't hitting me. That baseball hitting me. If you're a ball girl, you're on either side of the field, down the lines and stuff, like down the first base, the first base line or the third base line, and that baseball's coming towards you, you better pick up your chair and you better get yourself started running. That thing about to hit your foot. And so we then go right to go ahead and Joey Ortiz running up first, stop at second. Joey Ortiz got a W. This is Joey Ortiz, 6 double, the 21 season on the ground ball to left field of Weston Wilson. Deflected by the third baseman, Ronald Sosa. Dang, Sosa. And we're just coming next to bat for the Brewers. We got Bryce String next to bat the Brewers. We got one real player on second base. One out, top of the fifth. Here we go. Where's Schwartz at the pitch speed? Bryce, get ready for it. So, right that catch goes the balls 1-0. Where's Schwartz at the pitch speed? Bryce, get ready for it. Right that catch goes strike 1-1. If you want to know what I do on TikTok, what's next? Go watch my YouTube shorts. My YouTube shorts will tell you what I do on TikTok anyway. The YouTube shorts will tell you. If you watch some of my YouTube shorts, they will tell you the two things I do on TikTok. It will tell you. You gotta watch two of my YouTube. You gotta watch my YouTube shorts. They will tell you exactly what I do on TikTok. So the videos I posted on my YouTube shorts are from TikTok, so it tells you exactly what I do. So pretty much the YouTube shorts that I put on there are from TikTok, and one thing what I do on TikTok is I do acting challenges and duet challenges. So if you want to see some of those videos, you gotta check my YouTube my shorts tab section on my message I gave you YouTube, and will show you some of the content from my TikTok from my message I gave it 76 TikTok channel page. So that way you can see what I be doing and stuff. So, but if you want to see the original video in full length, you gotta click on the link in the description of any of my Mario Kart tour videos, and we'll take you straight to TikTok. You can actually see all the videos I do on doing challenges and acting challenges, because I'm really good at singing and acting part. So, and I also do some dance challenges over there sometimes. Yeah, so so you want to see all those things. And you gotta have a TikTok account to join my streams and stuff. So if you're gonna join my TikTok streams, you gotta be over the age of 18. So, and race was in the history, rights, great board. Running, swing at the 5 on 1 2. Race was in the history, rights, running, swing as another 5 on still 1 and 2. Race was in the history, rights, running, categories 1 2 2 and 2. Race was in the history, rights, swing as the 5 on and 2 and 2. And race was in the history, rights, great board. Yeah, you should, because TikTok is fun though. And swinging that one goes right into the grass. That's a single. And Vice Steering will miss the first base for the Brewers. Vice Steering singles on line drive to left field of Washington Wilson. Thank you, Washington. And Joey Ortiz advanced to third base. So the Brewers had Vice Steering on first base and Joey Ortiz on third base. Praise the court exam. Coming next to bat for the Brewers, we got Jackson Terrell. Next to bat for the Brewers, we got Will Graves on first base and third base. One out, top of the fifth. Here we go. William Swords got a pitch to by Jackson to Ray Bowen. Yeah, you can make a TikTok account anyway because you're over the age 8. Yeah. So you have to write the age down with so anyway. And Wayne's looking at Percy Jackson, right that catch goes ball with him. Wayne's looking at Percy Jackson, right that swing that's a 5 on 1 and 1. Wayne's looking at Percy Jackson, get ready for it. He's swinging that one, that's a 5 10, that's a 1 and 2. And Wayne's looking at Percy Jackson, get ready for that ball's in the dirt, that's a ball 2, it's a 2 and 2. And Wayne Swords and the pitch can never Jackson Rayburn. And Wayne Swords to a pitch on to his first base with Al Bone to make sure that the Vice to make got the first base bag, Pinkerton number 1 at first base. And Wayne Swords and the pitch can never Jackson Rayburn. This is going to be bad, y'all. This is about to be really bad, y'all. It's about to be really bad. Cause I know the Bulls are not just going to run. Because this just made everything just go left. And Jackson Drill is grounded to a fourth out to the third base and Ronald Sosa to the second base and Vice is done. Rush to Rings out of second base, but Jack Turino raised to first base. And the Brewers scored a run. So scored. The Brewers have 1 run. The Phillies have 2 runs. And the Brewers get the first run scored at the top of the fifth. Thanks to Joey Ortiz. There goes the shutout thing right there. Thank you, Brewers. Coming up next to bat for the Brewers, we got William Contreras. Next to bat for the Brewers, we got one Brewer playing first base. 2 outs, top of the fifth. Here we go. Reach out the pitch to his first baseman. Alabama to make sure that Jackson Drew is the first base bag. Pick it to the 1-2 1 because he's going to strike 1-1. And reach towards the other pitch. We win away for it.
What are you doing?
You saw us doing all I picked the TV phone.
My clothes.
Yeah, why don't we watch the thing?
You doing laundry downstairs? You doing laundry?
No.
You didn't do laundry?
No, I didn't want today.
Oh, I didn't know I did.
I was even doing laundry today, so they just was like, I'm like, dang, I'm sad. There we go. So the other team exposed like it. Don't you hate when that happens? It just folds like that. Okay, so Interesting, but I will do if it was to second base. The Bulls got was the Jazz on first base and the second base. On the next half of the Bulls, we got Eric to see the next half of the Bulls. The Bulls on first base, second base, 2 outs, top of the fifth. Here we go. I'm showing the pitch to Eric, we're swinging the ball on. I'm showing the pitch to Eric, going for Eric. He runs out to the second baseman. Right side to the first base, out of one time. Eric he's out. That's 3 outs for the Bulls. So scoring the Bulls have 0 runs. The Phillies have 2 runs. So the score, the Bulls have 1 run. The Phillies have 2 runs. Moving on to the bottom of the fifth, where here is the Phillies turn the Raptors to the big, and they're turning at the bottom of the fifth. The three being first event, the bottom Philly Alabama, Nick Castellanos, and JT Reno. You know. So come out the bat of the Phillies, we got Alabama for the bat of the Phillies, no pretty birds, no babies, zeros, bottom of the fifth, here we go. Jose Gonzalez gonna pitch reality, great, but money cutting on strike with the one. Jose Gonzalez gonna pitch reality, great, but Alabama grounds out to the third base, and Kennedy Green to the first base, and Reese Hoskins in time. Alabama's out. Alabama, you're over 3 with your first strikeout. And coming up next, the bat of the Phillies, we got Nick Castellanos. Next, the bat of the Phillies, we got no Philly birds on base, one out. Bottom of the fifth, here we go. Nick does stay, Nick does stay, Nick does stay. And Jose Gonzalez got a base pin over Castellanos, great, but money Castellanos will go. Jose Gonzalez got a pitch Castellanos, 3 down, 5 on 1. Jose Gonzalez got a pitch Castellanos, 3 down, 5 on 1 and 2. And Jose Gonzalez got another base to the Castellanos, great, boy, money Castellanos, ball 2, 2 and 2. And Jose Gonzalez got another pitch to the Castellanos, money Castellanos, ball 3 to 3 and 2 to full count. And Jose Gonzalez got another pitch to the Castellanos, great, boy, and the Castellanos grounds out to the shortstop, Joe Ortiz, the first baseman, Royce Hoskins in time. And the Castellanos is out. And the Castellanos, you're over 2 with your first, over 2. And coming up next about the Phillies, we got JT Real. Next about the Phillies, we got no Philly birds on base. 2 hours about the fifth. Here we go. Jose Gonzalez got a pitch to bring JT away for it. Rodney Castellanos, that strike one is on 1. And Jose Gonzalez got another pitch to bring JT away for it. And JT Real goes out to the shortstop, Joe Ortiz, to do the first base and Reese Hoskins in time. And JT Real's out. JT Real, you 1 for 3. And that's 3 outs for the Phillies. So the score is the Brewers have 1 run, the Phillies have 2 runs. That's the end of the fifth, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the sixth inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Brewers turn the red. Let's see what the Brewers are able to turn the red at the top of the sixth. And the three Brewer players who at the top of the sixth will be Reese Hoskins, Dennis Cameron, and Sal Freeland. He said, stop the girl now. I wish the Phillies would stop doing it, but they're known for that. I know he probably moved on top of the pin. We got Vic Abel back, and Vic Abel's getting another shot, which next. So that's a good thing. Vic Abel gets another chance. I'm saying Vic Abel made his debut, and then after that, he only played which one game against the Pirates, made his debut, and then we sent him back down to the triple A. Now we call him back up because we need help in Toronto on Thursday. So, we're going to be in Toronto from Tuesday to Thursday. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So, you're going to need help anyway. And Ray just stopped pitching. My boy Ray just stayed pitching. Hey. So coming up the bat for the Phillies, we got Reese Hot. So coming back for the Brewers, we got Reese Hudson coming back for the Brewers. The Brewers plays on base. 0 out, top of 6 to go. Reese was gonna pitch and then Reese great runner catch goes ball through. Reese was gonna pitch Reese runner catch goes ball 2 down. And Reese was gonna pitch. Reese was gonna pitch and then Reese great runner catch goes ball 3 to 3 down. You know, I just noticed something. Even though Reese Hudson hit them 2 homers yesterday, in today's game, Reese Hudson is terrible for the Brewers. He's 0 for 10. Like that's saying something. And Reese was another pitch and then Reese great moving. He's swinging down with the 5 balls and 3-1. Oh yeah, look it up, yeah. Summer's coming, yo. Summertime's gonna be fun for me. Get able to go over that new day moving, which is a new location. That's the 16th when we get to when you finally get to go in day move for everybody goes. So I get to see her after work on Thursday, and then I get to wait till 16 to see her when I get to be the whole day. Cause I wasn't thinking about going to my place party with the day off, But I was like, nah, I'll stay home and do that. So that way I can wait till Saturday, see her on the vehicle, that'll be even better. And I just wait till the 16th to kind of like see her, like, my friends. That way, at least that'll be the first day we can return back, and we can able to see each other, so be in person. So at least it'll be like, that when we can go by fast. Cause the night to Thursday go by fast. Cause I'll be at work during that time while all my other friends gotta stay home. So at least I get to make really while they get to be at home during that time period from the night to 13. So so that's just like sad, cause but and Reese wasn't enough history. Reese made Boyd running can go straight to running can go straight to 3-2 to forgive. Reese was enough history. Reese made Boyd running can go straight to and Reese tosses out. Second strikeout for Reese was 2 Ks. Coming next to bat for the Brewers, we got Darius Cameron next to bat for the Brewers. The Brewers plays on base. 1 out, top of 6. Here we go. Reese was enough history. Darius running catch goes well well. Reese was enough history. Darius running catch goes well 2-2 now. Reese was enough history. Darius great Boyd. And Dennis Henry grounds out to the shortstop Trey Turner due to the first baseman at a moment in time. And Dennis Henry is out. Reed not pitching bad. I don't think Reed got a horn, did he? No, I don't think he did. Nope. Reed didn't even walk nobody either, so. Yeah, that tell you something. So coming up next, the bat for the Brewers, we have Saul Frelick next to bat for the Brewers. The Brewers plays some Rays, 2 outs, top of 6 here. Rays Brewers gonna pitch to the right side, great running catch goes the ball now. Rays Brewers another pitch right side, great running catch goes the ball 2-2 now. And Rays Brewers another pitch to the right side, great forward. Running catch goes to strike 1 is a 2-1. And Rays Brewers another pitch to the ball you side, great forward. He swing it down when that's a 5 balls and 2-2. I was wondering when Winston was gonna drop them K symbols, cause I'm like, and Wayne just was under the Pittsburgh race, great woman. Oh, ooh, right off his head, right off his head. And Southwick grows out to shortstop Trey Turner doing the first base at a moment in time. And Southwick is out. And that's 3 outs for the Brewers. So scoring the Brewers have 1 run. The Phillies have 2 runs. We went to the bottom of the sixth, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the bag. Let's do the Phillies turn the bag at the bottom of the sixth. And the three Philly players at the bottom of the sixth via Ronald Simpson, Weston Wilson, Bryson Stott. Ronald Simpson is 1 for 2 to strike out. Weston Wilson is over 2. Bryson Stott is over 2 with a walk and a run. Yeah, Bartels is from Canada. That's why every time the Phillies go play the Blue Jays in Toronto, it makes Bartels feel like he's home. Yeah, 'cause he's a Canadian boy, so that's why. Yeah, yeah. No, Bartels is from Canada. There you go. With the yeah, you learned something today. You learned something today. Me and Winston has been knowing that since I started doing the Phillies streams. We both didn't know that anyway. So yeah, I know the Phillies got number 4 in the jersey for the Luke Harrigan thing. Yeah, because because it's also not only they have the number 4 on the jersey for the Luke Harrison thing, but also it's the ALS. It's, also today is LLS day too, so that's why because people who got ALS and stuff. So that's why they got the number 4 on their jerseys for the Luke Harrison ALS thing. You know, it's a real disease that people have. And if y'all know who Sarah Lang is, the girl who does who announces who works for the MLB Network, she has ALS, so and that's why she got the way she speaks the way she speaks because she got that the way she talks, so she got ALS, and so it's kind of like a thing. It's not really too bad. And I know if Rangers 4-0, if he goes 5-0, that'll be gonna be like he's the only one that's undefeated because literally. But I'm just saying that if y'all didn't know that. Well, Reggie Suarez did go was announced an All Star last season, which next, but then Reggie got hurt during the season, and he couldn't play in the All Star weekend last season. He couldn't. He couldn't play last season, even though Reggie Suarez was announced an All Star last season, and he missed his first All Star appearance because in the All Star weekend last season because he got injured, and then he couldn't chat with the rest of the Philly players that got announced as All Stars. So it was sad though, because and I hope this time around Ranger does get called to All Star and actually get to play the All Star weekend in Atlanta. I hope he does this time around because last season he couldn't even miss that. Yeah, so Penny James for the Brewers. So Jose Gonzalez done pitch tonight. Come to pitch the Brewers be Nick Mears. Come to the bat for the Phillies. We got Ronald Sosa come to bat for the Phillies. No Philly fans on base. I mean, we got Ronald Sosa come to bat for the Phillies. No Philly fans on base. 0 outs, bottom of the sixth. Here we go. And Nick Mears got a pitch connect for Ronald Williams for right catching us ball now. And Nick Mears and that pitch to be Ronald Williams. Ronald Sosa winds out strongly to the shortstop Joey Ortiz. And Ronald Sosa is out. Russell is 1 for 3. We come up next about the Phillies. We got Weston Wilson next about the Phillies. No favorites of age. 1 on 5 and 6. Here we go. Nick Mills got a pitch. He was to Sweet Williams strike no one. Nick Mills on that pitch. He was to Sweet Williams strike 2 on 2. Nick Mills on that pitch. He was to run the catch goes ball 1 and 2. Nick Mills on that pitch. He was to run the catch goes ball 2 2 2. Nigga was in the 51 seasons. Why because you know that strike three? Weston was out. Weston was in over three with your first strikeout. Oh, and I got one thing to say, you Jordan. Don't say Trey Turner's overrated. No, don't say that. Don't say that. You need to go look at Trey Turner's freaking like stats and accolades and see because he's not overrated. So don't even go there and say that. Trey Turner is good though. Trey Turner is good because if Trey Turner is good. Number one, and number two, he's the fastest runner in he, Trey Turner can steal more bases than any other infant any other shortstop in the league anyway, and you know that. So don't even try to go there. And don't even talk about Bryce Harper, man. You know how many Silver Slugger awards Bryce Harper has won, and how many MVPs he won? Three. Oh, okay. So don't you go say something overrated? Come on, now. And Bryce Harper hit over 3,000. Hit like 3,000 home runs. Like hit 30. He had a three. He had like. Bryce Harper is the best player ever because he hit 1,000 RBIs. He had 3,000 home runs. The guy is amazing. Like, don't say Bryce was overrated. Don't ever say that in your lifetime. Tragic said that. Tragic said that. What's next? The one who changed his name. If you look at Tragic changed his name, and he only talking about Bryce Harper is overrated. Trey Turner's overrated. Mm-mm. And Bryce Harper has been to the All Star Weekend before when he's back on the Washington Nationals. So there you go. Don't even start shit. Don't even start talking shit. So and so here we go. Coming up next to bat the Phillies. We got Bryce Stock next to bat the Phillies. We got nobody Reds on base. 2 outs, 5 and 6. Here we go. Nick Reds got a pitch for you. Stock. Money couldn't do the 1-1. Nick Reds got a pitch. Stock. Money couldn't do the 1-1. Money couldn't do the strike 1-1. And Nick Reds got a pitch for you. Stock. Ready to win. Bryce Stock. Flies out. Straight into the center field. And Jackson to him. Bryce Stock's out. Bryce Stock. Bryce Stock. You over 2. That's 3 outs for the Phillies. So it's going the Brewers at 1-1. The Phillies at 2-1. That's end of 6, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the 7th inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Brewers turn the bat. Let's see if the Brewers are able to turn the bat at the top of 7. And the 3 Brewers players in red top of 7. Caleb Dillon, Joey Ortiz, and Bryce Terang. No, actually, no. What you doing, Trey? You the one started it. You the one started off talking about saying Trey Turner was overrated. You started this shit, and we just responded back to what you said. So don't say somebody starting stuff. You want to start it off first. If you hadn't wrote in the chat saying Trey Turner was overrated, we wouldn't have nothing to talk. We wouldn't even start having a conversation right now. So you started off with that. So don't try to say Star Wars is starting shit when you know you started first anyway. Yeah. Cause you don't want to start it. You started with the saying Trey Turner was overrated, so you caused the problem. So don't say that. Don't say that Star Wars is starting trouble. Cause you don't want to start it off first. So don't even start saying that. Cause you want to start it off saying that you never called Trey Turner the best shortstop in baseball overrated. You never do that. You never do that. Yes, you did. You wrote in the chat. Stop lying. Stop lying. Stop lying. With tragic. You wrote it right in the chat when you see it. Cause you just said you don't start saying that you didn't say stuff because we know. Yeah, because you did say it because even I saw his Yeah, because you don't say that and say like say that Vice Trey Turner's overrated. Vice was overrated. Yeah, just for you saying that. Yeah, just for you saying that you took Eli's better than Trey Turner. Yeah, nope. That yeah. To come at the bat for the Brewers, Cannon Jones come to bat for the Brewers. The Brewers players on base. 0 outs, about top of the 7th. Here we go. And Wayne Swords got a pitch for you. Cannon Money Country was all through. Wayne Swords got a pitch. Cannon Money Country 2 now. Wayne Swords got a pitch. Cannon Money Country strike 1 2 1. Wayne Swords got a pitch. Cannon Money Country was all 3 3 1. Wayne Swords got a pitch. Cannon swing at 5 on 3 2 for Cannon. Wayne Swords got a pitch. Cannon Wayne Boy Cannon. This is one good. Cannon run the run first. Stop and say Cannon got a double. You on this Cannon. First 10th double on the 21st season on the line drive to Whitfield and Weston Wilson. So we got Rod Thompson calling to the mound to talk to Rain Suarez. That ain't good. And he's taking him out the game. Pitching change for the Phillies. Yeah, sorry, I had to meet out Tragic, because Tragic over here trying to say, like, he's trying to say, like, England, Dylan Coons, from the Cincinnati Reds is better than Trey Turner. Like, trying to say that's better. That made me just say, you know what, he got to get muted the whole stream for 25 hours because, you know, you got your time there for 25 hours because you don't ever say that. You don't ever say that. You don't ever say that about Trey Turner. They say like another player is better than Trey Turner because that's like you know that. No, okay, he said Ella De La Cruz, that kid that's from the Cincinnati Reds has never been on the Phillies before. Yeah, that's what we talking about. Because Ella De La Cruz never been on the Phillies before, so yeah, the one that's on the cover of the MLB The Show 25, he's never been on the Phillies before, so. Now Seth Johnson, the one that got called up, yeah, he's been on the, yeah, I think he's been on the Phillies before. I think I'm not sure. The pitch change for the Phillies. The Rays was done pitcher of the day. Come to pitch of the Phillies. We have Ryan Kirkman. We got Captain Kirk in the game, yo. So the Rays was with 6 in the face, 7 hits, 1 run, 1 earned run, 0 walks, 2 strikeouts, 0 home runs, and 2.72 ERA. So coming next to bat for the Brewers, we had Joey Ortiz, and next to bat for the Brewers, we got one win for second base. 1 out to the top of the 7th. Here we go. Ryan Kirk got a pitch for Joey. Ryan Kirk goes strike to 1. And Ryan Kirk got a pitch for Joey. Ryan Kirk goes strike 2. And Ryan Cook in the history, Joey waiting for it. And Joey Ortiz flies out to the right field, and Nick Castellanos, and Joey Ortiz is out. Yeah, no, oh, you know, Weston Wilson pitched yesterday, yeah. Because Weston Wilson is actually a position player, not actually a pitcher. So that when I saw that, I was like, really? Like he's not even he's a position player, and every time they always use a position player to pitch when they used up everybody in the bullpen. So that's like the last resort. Which that's not really good because So coming up next to bat for the Brewers, we have Bryce Terang next to bat for the Brewers. We got one Brewer playing second base, 1 out, top of the 7th. Here we go. And Ryan Cook got a pitch for Bryce ready for Ryan catch goes ball now. And Ryan Cook got a pitch for Bryce ready for Ryan catch goes ball 2-2 now. And Ryan Cook got a pitch for Bryce ready for it. Ryan catch goes ball 3-3 now. When he said one things, he said the Brewers need a pitch and not a very. That's hilarious though. When you start look at what Winston wrote in the chat. He said the Brewers need a pitch and not a belly itching. That is working in the pitch coming for you, Bryce Committee. That is ball form. And Bryce Terang is walking against the first base for the Brewers. Way to go, Ryan Cook. You walk your first bat in the game. Had to be Bryce Terrain. So the Brewers got Bryce Terrain on first base and Caleb Durbin on second base. So coming up next to bat for the Brewers, we got Jackson Terrell going next to bat for the Brewers. We got Will Perez on first base, second base. One out, top of the seventh. Here we go. And Ryan Cook got a pitch going to bring Jackson Gray one. And by the way, what's next? Star Wars was the one who gave Ryan Cook the name, called him Captain Kirk. He the one did the name. And Jackson drives into a force out to the third baseman, and Ronald Simpson to the second baseman, Bryce inside. Kennedy Drew delivering the base to third base. Bryce Terang is out at second base, but Jackson Terrell rests to first base. So the Brewers got Jackson Terrell on first base and Kennedy Drew on third base. Plays the court now. Coming in next to bat for the Brewers, we got Weston. We got coming next to bat for the Brewers. We got William Contreras next to bat for the Brewers. We got Will Perez on first base and third base. Two dogs. Top of seven. Here we go. And Wilson Contreras reaches on the penalty area by the shortstop Trey Turner. And Jackson Turner bats second base. So the Brewers got Wilson Contreras on first base, and and and, and Jackson Turner on second base. Damn it, Trey! This one was Trey Turner. Trey Turner got an aerial. Trey Turner got an error. And the Brewers scored another run. So the Brewers had 2 runs. The Phillies had 2 runs. Tied base again, ladies and gentlemen. And the Brewers get the second run score in the top of the seventh thanks to Caleb Durbin. Trey Turner got an error. The game is tied, yo. Yeah, Trey Turner got 2 errors in this game. The Red substitutions, Jake Wills and pinch hit for Eric Hansen. So coming up next to bat for the Brewers, we got Jake Wills and next to bat for the Brewers. We got Will Perez on first and second base. First and second base, 2 balls, top of 7. Here we go. And Ryan Cook got a pitch connect for you, Jake Gray, but Ryan Cook goes the balls now. And Ryan Cook got a pitch for you, Jake Gray, for and he said that Rodney Grace and Jake Wills running out first, top of second. Jake Wills got a W on this, and Jake Wills spent down on the 2011 season on the line drive to the right field, and Nick Castellanos. Nick Castellanos caught in the right field, and the Brewers scored another run. So the Brewers had 4 runs, the Phillies had 2 runs, and the Brewers get a 2-run score on the top of the 7th, thanks to Jackson Drew and Wilson Contreras, and the Brewers had taken the lead. So coming next to bat for the Brewers, we got Reese Hoskington next to bat for the Brewers. We got one Blue Player second base, 2 outs, top of 7. Here we go. And Ryan cooking the pitch going to be Reese Gray, but Ryan Cook goes to strike with 1. And Ryan cooking the pitch for Reese, Ryan swinging at the 5 was on 2. And Ryan cooking the pitch for Reese, swinging at with another 5 was still on 2. And Ryan cooking the pitch for Reese Gray for it. And Reese Hoskins flies out to the second base with Roger Steiner. Reese Hoskins is out. And that's 3 outs for the Phillies. So that's 3 outs for the Brewers. The score is the Brewers had 4 runs, the Phillies had 2 runs. Moving on to the bottom of the 7, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the red. Let's see what the Phillies do. They turn the red at the bottom of the 7. And the 3 Philly players to red at the bottom of the 7 be Johan Rojas, Trey Turner, and Kyle Sullivan. Johan Rojas is level 1 with a walk in the stolen base. Trey Turner is over 2 with a walk. The runner at two stolen bases. Castle is 1 for 3 with a strikeout and RBI. And then you say jerk the Kirk lost again, loses the game. Damn. Well, that's a good nickname you gave Ryan Kirkland what's his name? Jerk the Kirk. That's a good one. That's a good one to come with. Look at the pregame show. We got McAvoy here, Ricky Patago, and Ben Davis. Three right there. Oh yeah, Trey Turner was 2 errors. That really messed the game up. When the Phillies are there, that's when the Brewers win. You just want to come and lift us by, and then they wait till something went wrong, and then they want to. So Peyton James for the Brewers. So Nick Williams done pitching tonight. Come to pitch for the Brewers to be John Collegan. So coming up the bat for the Phillies, we got Johan Rose coming to bat for the Phillies. No Philly fans on base. 2 rounds. 5 and 7. Here we go. And your host, that's for Tamayo, your host, give up his balance for baseball. And Jared, so he can get a baseball for you, host, great bro. Swinging the mids, and that's strike 1 And George Cookie can get a baseball, you, host, great boy. And y'all always pass out to the first baseman, restarting in foul territory. And coming next to bat the Phillies, we got Trey Tucker next to bat the Phillies. We got no Philly fans on base. 1 out to 5 and 7. Here we go. Jerry gonna pitch gonna be Trey Gray, but swing that one go right in the graves. And Trey Turner, run out first, stop a second. Trey Turner got a W. Trey Turner got a W. Trey Turner got another hit. Trey Turner got a W. Trey Turner got a hit. Trey Turner's 1 for 3, yo. This is Trey Turner's 10 double on the 23rd season on the line drive to the right field celebrating. Yeah, we got Trey Turner on base, so that's saying something. So coming up next at bat with the Phillies, we got Kyle Swilling next at bat with the Phillies. We got one people at second base, one out, bottom of the seventh. Here we go. And Jared got a pitch connect for you. Kyle Gary running catch goes to hold 1 And we're gonna pitch connect for you. Kyle Gary running catch goes to hold. And Jared gonna pitch for you. Kyle Gary running catch goes to hold 2 And Jared gonna pitch connect for you. Kyle Gary running catch goes to hold 3 And Castro advised us shortly to the right field survey and Castro was Castro, we are 1 for 4. Coming next about the Phillies, we got Adam Wilson next about the Phillies, we got 1 people on second base, 2 outs, bottom of the seventh. Here we go. You're gonna pitch me out of the great boy swinging at the ball was on 1. You're gonna pitch me out of the great boy swinging the wrist, and that strike 2 is on 2. And you're gonna pitch me out of the great boy. Adam Wilson grounds out to the shortstop, Joey Ortiz to the first base, and Reese Hoskins. The time, and Adam Wilson was down. The other one has no stat line. That's 3 outs for the Phillies and score. The Brewers have 4 runs, the Phillies have 2 runs. End of 7 late Joey Williams to 8 innings late Joey. The Brewers turn the red. So the Brewers lead with the tournament at the top of the 8th. At 3 mid places with Tyler B. Dennis Cameron, Zilberry, and Kevin Durant. pitch change for Felix and Rockets, no pitch change for pitch and Mastro. So the Dennis came to the bat for the Brewers, no Brewers raised away, zeros. Bottom of the 7, here we go. Top of the 8, here we go. The rest are going to pitch me the Running comes to go straight blue. The rest are going to pitch for you. Another pitch can for you. Another pitch can for you. For you, there's really Running comes to go blue. And Western on the pitch, there's great, but this kid flies out to the shortstop train turn, and this kid was down. And the next of the Bulls was so weak, next of the Bulls, we got no clear place of base without retaliating. Here we go. Western on the pitch, he's ready for it. Running catch goes the ball through. Running catch goes the ball through. And Western on the pitch, he's ready for it. Suddenly flies out to the left field, and Washington Wilson. And suddenly is out. So coming up next, at bat for the Bulls, we had Caleb Jordan next at the Bulls. The Bulls make a base, 2 outs, top 8, here we go. National got a pitch, can I make Caleb the ready for it? This is the one that catches gonna start with the one. And National got a pitch, coming for you. For you, Caleb, one that catches got a strike 2, the 2. And National got a pitch, for you, Caleb, one that catches got the balls, 1 2. And National got a pitch for you. And Caleb the way boy, on the catch goes the ball goes 2, and National got a pitch, Caleb, on the catch swing is that's right doing Caleb is out, strikes out swinging. First strike up a best one, okay, and that's the odds for the Brewers. So score the Brewers have 4, the Phillies have 2, the Brewers the bottom of the 8, ladies and gentlemen. The Phillies to the red, the City Phillies to the red, the red, the bottom of the 8. The 3 Brewers players to the red, 3 Philly players to the red, the top of the 8 will be Nick Castellanos, J2, and Alonso, the J2, red. Nick Castellanos is over to the wall. J2 is 1 for 3 with the wrong yard. And Ramon Sosa is 1 for 3 with a strikeout. I mean, Restaurant had a great inning though. He didn't give any home runs or anything, so that was a good thing. So pitch change for the Brewers. So Jordan Keele is up to tonight. Kind of pitch for the Brewers. Abreu So coming to the back of the Phillies, we got Nick Castellanos in the back of the Phillies, no Philly Bears over 8-0, from the 8, here we go. Nick does stick, Nick does stick, Nick does stick. And we got the pitch killer for you Castellanos, but you can swing to the bottom of the one. And we got the pitch for you Castellanos, very forward. And Nick Castellanos lines out to the left field, and Dennis Carey, and Nick Castellanos out. Nick Castellanos, you're over 3. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have J.T. Williams next to bat for the Phillies. Got no Philly Bears on base. What up, from the 8, here we go. And we got a pitch killer for J.T. Williams. Swing and a miss, now strike 1-0-1. And Avenue got another pitch killer for J.T. Williams. One catch goes to strike 2, 0-2. And Avenue got another pitch killer for J.T. Williams. And J.T. Williams pops out to the shortstop Joey Ortiz, and J.T. Williams out. J.T. Williams 1 for 4. So coming up next to bat of the Phillies, we got Ron Sosa next to bat of the Phillies. We got no Philly Bears on base. 2 outs, bottom of the 8, here we go. Avenue got a pitch killer for Ron catch goes to strike 1-0-1. And Avenue got a pitch for Ron boy. And then Ron Sosa lines up, so we just second base and right swing. And that's the guys for the Phillies. Let's go. The Brewers have 4 wins. The Phillies had 2 wins. That's the end of the 8, ladies and gentlemen. And moving on to the ninth and final inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Brewers turning red. Let's see what the Brewers can do to turn it red top of the ninth. And the 3 minute play, let's do the red top of the ninth. Joe Ortiz, right string, and Jackson Jerome. So big change in the family. So last time they were trying to put the baby Joe Vale. So we got Joe Ortiz on the back for the Brewers. The Brewers play some A's. Zero. Top 90. Joe Man got a pitch for Joey when the catch goes 1-0. Joe Man got a pitch for Joey when the catch goes straight 1-1. Joe Man got a pitch for Joey when the catch goes 1-2-1. Joe Man got a pitch for Joey when the catch goes straight 2-2-2. And Joe Man got a pitch for Joey when the catch goes 5-1-2-2. Joey when the pussy Joey when Joey Ortiz asked what time we on Joey Ortiz over there was just one baseball. And Joey when gonna push for you. Joey when gonna push for you. And so his name was trying to surprise me. So anyway, and Joey gonna push for Joey Joey for one because there's 1-3-3-2 for Kim. And Joey gonna push for Joey Joey so now that's 5-3-2. Joey United's ball for Joey Ortiz ball to base the first base for the Brewers. Way to go, Joey Man, you looking first bat in the game. Coming up next to that for the Brewers, you got Bryce Reagan next to that for the Brewers, you got you got one you play on first base, 0-7-9. So coming up next to that for the Brewers, you got Bryce Reagan next to that for the Brewers, you got one you play on first base, 0-7-9. And we're going to fix it every voice when the kids is wrong with them. So come out here, so we're going to fix it every voice when the kids is wrong with them. We're going to fix it every voice with him. And we're going to fix it this first base with Alabama. Make sure that Joe Ortiz got the first base right, fix it one at first base. And we're going to fix it for you, for you boys, ready for it. And we're going to fix it for you. Oh, you got that. So, and if you the advice on kids get along, and if it's advice so they told this first reason to make sure that the majority of the pussy right. They're coming next event, but and so. What's really on the biscuit is brilliant. The biscuit is brilliant. And this is one of them. And then two steals, second base, second steal on second base. And only can do the strike to the 1-2. And okay. It's like a 1-0 that's secret. And we to the right seal on the short one drive to the field in the kids you. Between the running of those singles, right street with the first base removed, right street singles on the struggling drive to the running pitch, Casino. And the Brewers scored down the runs, so the Brewers got 5 with the Phillies got 2, and the Brewers get the 5th score at the top of the night, thanks to Joe Ortiz. Yeah, the Brewers game on Tuesday at 7:07 a.m. And coming up next to bat for the Brewers, we have Jackson Terry and Just Jim going to bat for the Brewers. The Brewers over 8, 1 out, top of the ninth. Here we go. The man of Pittsburgh Jackson. And we're doing the pitcher as first baseman. Alabama mixed to the first street and the first bat, pitch to the one, first base. Doing the Pittsburgh Jackson, we want to catch us ball now. And Jackson, and the Pittsburgh Jackson, the first man was called Steelers, second base, by catching JT Reynolds to the second base in Rajasthan. The next we're gonna pitch coming for you. We're gonna pitch coming for you. Only because you guys wanted to. And Jackson and Jordan Ray gonna pitch for you, Jackson. Only because you guys want 3-2 for Kim. And Jordan Ray gonna pitch for Jackson everywhere. Only because you got a strike drain. And Jackson turns down. First strikeout for Jordan Ray and 1K. On the next at bat for the Brewers, we have Will for Jackson. Next at bat the Brewers, we got no Will for his base. 2 outs, time to not here we go. The man gonna pitch for you, William, ready for you. Swing that was the foul to the on 1. And Jordan Ray gonna pitch for you, William, ready for one. Catch goes straight to zone 2. And Jordan Ray gonna pitch for you, William, ready for it. And Jordan Ray gonna pitch for you, William, ready for it. Swing that when the survival was on 2. And Jordan Ray gonna pitch for you, William, ready for it. And then when the survival was 2-0, right there. And Jordan Ray gonna pitch for you, William, ready for it. And William turns out for Tommy, and William turns around the balance with some baseball. And Jordan Ray gonna pitch for you, William, ready for it. Swing the wrist, not strike 3, and William turns out. Second strikeout for Jordan Ray on 2 Ks. And that's 3 outs for the Brewers. So score the Brewers have 5 runs, the Phillies have 2 runs. And we on to the bottom of the night when you do the Phillies turn the bag. Let's see the Phillies do turn the bag at the bottom of the night. And the 3 Phillies players to at the bottom of the night will be Weston Wilson, Roger Stott, and Young. Weston Wilson's over 3 with strikeout. Weston Stott's over 2 with a walk and run. And Young Rose is over 2 with a walk and a stolen base. Yeah, Tuesday the Phillies are exactly on the road. Yeah, so that's what you're gonna have to do. Yeah, we'll have that on Tuesday. No, so the place on Tuesday we have Brandon Ross, 15 for Western Williams. So coming to bat for the Phillies, we got Bryce. Coming to bat for the Phillies, we got Brandon Ross. Coming to bat for the Phillies, no Phillies back away. Zeros, top of the night, I'm going to you. And the pitcher that kind of pitch to the road. We take it again. So take it again, got a pitch in the way Morris, very boy. And take it again, the pitch to Morris, very boy, sweet as ball going. And take it again, got the pitch in the boy, you Morris, very boy, why the catch goes ball going. And total gig of victory was very boy. When I catch goes ball 2-2-1. And total gig of victory was very boy. Running catch goes strike 2 to 2-2. The total gig of victory was very boy. Running catch goes ball 3 to 3-2 to book out. It doesn't even gave a picture you. And total gig of victory was very boy. Running catch goes ball 3-3-2 to book out. Instead of getting the person emotionally, that it's sweet. Instead of getting the person emotionally, wait for that one. Sweet apple goes right into the grass, and that's a single. Brady Marshall makes the first base for the field. Brady Marshall got a hit, he's with William. And Brady Marshall singles on a line drive to the left field of Cameron Diaz. You want to talk about Marsh? Get your stuff on base. Marsh got a hit, he's on base. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we got Bryson Stott. Coming next to bat for the Phillies, we got one people at first base. Zero, step out of 9, here we go. Tell him again, got a pitch for each Stott, ready for a rush, catch goes, the ball go down. And tell him again, got a pitch for each Stott, ready for it. And then get the pitch over to his first base and to make sure that Brady Marshall has the first and grab hit to the one at first base. And tell him again, got the pitch for each Stott, ready for it. Running catch goes, strike 1-1-1. And tell him again, got the pitch for each Stott, ready for it. Whoa! Caught that one. the defensive party. And Washington State finds out to one feet of the Dennis came in the foul territory. Washington State, Washington State overdoing. But Brandon Marsh advanced to second base. So coming next to that, but first substitution, Max Kevin with pitching for your Brewers. Coming next to that, the Phillies, we got Max Kevin going next to that. The Phillies, we got one feet for second base, 1-0. Bobby Knight, here we go. Tyler McGee got a pitch, going to bring Max Ray Brewer. No, Tyler McGee got a pitch, going to bring Max Ray Brewer. Ronnie catching good at strike 1-1. And Tyler McGee got a pitch, going to bring Max Ray Brewer. And Trevor McGill gonna pitch three Reds, Gary Boy, Ronnie Catch gonna strike 1-1. Trevor McGill gonna pitch three Reds, Drew Sweet at the bottom was on 2. And Trevor McGill gonna pitch three Reds. He's swinging that because another 5 on still on 2. And Trevor McGill gonna pitch three Reds, Gary Boy. Ronnie Catch goes balls 1-2. And Trevor McGill gonna pitch three Reds, Gary Boy. And Trevor McGill gonna pitch three Reds, Gary Boy. Swing that was another 5 on. Swing that's a 5 on 1-2. And Trevor McGill gonna pitch for you. And Max Gary Boy. Swing the match, no strike three. The match comes out. Match comes you open up with your first strikeout. So coming up next about the Phillies, we got Trey Turner next about the Phillies. We got one big man, second base, 2 hours, top bottom ninth. Here we go. Trevor McGill got a pitch. Trevor McGill got a pitch. Couldn't wait. Drag away forward. Riley catch go. The strike one is on 1. And Trevor McGill got a pitch. Drag away forward. Riley catch go. The balls on 1. And Trevor McGill gonna pitch me drag away boy. Swinging the miss, no strike 2 to 1-2. And Trevor McGill gonna pitch away, drag away boy. He's swinging down as a 5 balls 1-2. And Trevor McGill gonna pitch me Trey to the pots up the first baseman. We toss it 5-2 and Trey turns out. And that's the ball game. Final score is 5-2. Phillies lose. And the Phillies got swept by the wicked Milwaukee Brewers at home. And the Phillies will advance on the 36-23 of the season. The Brewers will advance to 32-28 of the season. And yeah, not gonna get by the Phillies at home. We got swept by the Milwaukee Brewers. Anybody can wait for that right now. Oh yeah, and by the way, losing pitcher of today's game is Ryan Cookman. So Ryan Cookman got a second loss. So Ryan Cookman moves to 4-2 in the season. So Ray Swan is still 4-0, so he hasn't lost the game yet. But yeah, hey, Ryan Cookman gets the L. So, mm-hmm. So yeah. So guys, I will be streaming the Phillies at the Toronto Blue Jays for game number one of the other three-game series on Tuesday at 7:07 p.m. on my YouTube channel, guys. Let's see if the Phillies can do something well over there in Toronto and take on the damn Blue Jays at Rogers Stadium. So we'll see how that goes and everything like that. Yeah, so let's see if we can try to get the win over there. Let me tell you the pitching matchups for the game. So it's gonna be Zach Wheeler going up against going against Bowden Francis. So we got Zach Wheeler going up against Bowden Francis on Tuesday. So Zach Wheeler is 6-2 in the season with 94 strikeouts and a 2.96 ERA. And Bowden Francis is 2-6 in the season with 46 strikeouts and a 5.04 ERA. Let's see if Zach Wheeler can try to get the win on. Let's see if the Phillies team gets Zach Wheeler his 7th win on Tuesday in Toronto. Let's see if we can try to get a win over there. And, stuff like that. Let's see how that game is going to go for Tuesday. And, things like that. That being said, guys, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of y'all Sunday night. And I'll see you guys on Tuesday for my next Phillies regular season live fan. But let's go Blue Jays. And I was listening to the Blue Jays at Toronto. Oh, yeah, we should strike out Vladimir. We should strike out Vladimir Guerrero Jr. every time he comes out the bat and get him that Toronto native. Yeah, let's make him a bad.